Okay, so this camera is really not forgiving at all, but needed an intro, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I broke this up into two parts, separate from the one that you probably just watched about starting 21 Day Fix. So this is going to be, I split it up into breakfast and snacks, so that's this video. And then the next video is going to be dinner and then wrapping up kind of your meal prep. And that should wrap everything up. But so this portion is for breakfast and for snacks throughout the day. So keep on watching to get some good recipe meal prep ideas. Okay, so I'm not going to make my breakfast right now because usually I make it in the morning so it's a little bit fresher. But basically what I do is I do these cooked oats, and it's cooked oats into the yellow container, not the dry oats, and then you cook them. It has to be after they're fully cooked, you measure it out into this yellow container. And then what I put on top of that is a red container of the 0% Greek yogurt. So that's where I get my protein in the morning. It keeps me fuller much longer. You can use as much cinnamon as you want, so I put a ton of cinnamon on it. And then I cut up a banana and put it in there and kind of like mash it up. It makes it sweet, so you don't even need any sweetener in this, and it's delicious. So the banana counts for one of the purple, the yogurt is red, and the oatmeal is this yellow container. So that's my breakfast for you. Okay, so first I'm gonna rinse off my blueberries into the strainer. Just because you never know what's on your fruit, so you wanna wash it off first. Blueberries are all washed and ready to be sorted. So basically I'm taking these little snack size bags and I'm measuring the blueberries into this purple container and then putting them in here just so I can take it to work. And you want to fill it just to the top, not too full so you can't put the lid on. So just perfectly. I'm going to take this bag. So basically this fits in the snack bag perfectly. So I don't know if you can see that, but these are the like 100 calorie, you know, little snack packs. That's exactly a serving of fruit, of blueberries that you should have. So that's one purple. So now I'm just gonna fill all of these up till they're full. And if you don't have enough blueberries to go around, like I have some raspberries I'll probably use for the rest of these just because it uses up a lot of blueberries really quickly. Okay, so I ran out of blueberries, so now I'm gonna use some raspberries for the rest. Okay, now I have a bag of trail mix. I got this in the bulk section. Make sure you get like non-salted. You don't want M&Ms or chocolate. I just get the ones that have a little bit of seeds and then nuts and a little bit of raisins. So this is actually a little bit tricky because technically blue is for nuts and orange is for seeds. So you have to be careful. Sometimes I'll cut out an orange during the day if I know I'm going to be eating one of these. This week I'm taking a salad, so I probably will be using one of these for dressing, but just use your judgment and follow the program. This is mostly nuts in here, so filling this up and having this as a snack isn't going to kill you. So basically I'm doing the same thing I'm measuring this out. I don't fill it all the way to the top because there are little raisins and things like that in here. But that's just my preference. So I don't fill it all the way to the top. So take your snack bag and fill it up. And if you don't like using Ziplocs, you can put it in a little Tupperware. I do have little Tupperware that I can use too, but I just find that this is really easy and I end up reusing these. I'll just rinse them out and dry them and then use them again the next week. So it is up to you what you want to do. It makes it really easy to grab and go and put it in your lunch. So you can kind of see in the bag how much that is. It's not a ton. You're not filling this up all the way. It's just a little snack. I usually eat this before lunch because it keeps me a little bit fuller longer. But buying in bulk is great because it's a lot cheaper and you can get snacks for the entire week, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I have 5 there, so that's all for the blues. Okay, so while the chicken is still cooking, these are sweet potatoes, or you can use yams. I always mix them up, but anyways, get some sweet potatoes and you're gonna slice them up. And obviously I'm gonna cook them first and then measure them into this yellow container, but basically sometimes it's 1/3 of the sweet potato, sometimes it's half, depending on how big it is. Like this one, it'll probably be 1/3 is probably a serving, and then this one might be a half, maybe a little bit less would be a serving. So just start washing and cutting those up and getting them ready. Okay, so now I have 2 panfuls of sweet potatoes, and what I'm gonna do is, so you can either do these sweet or savory. Sometimes I use Mrs. Dash on them, and other times I do cinnamon. So this time I'm gonna use some cinnamon, or you can use like pumpkin pie spice. Okay, so get your cinnamon. And put them again in the oven for 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is what they look like after they're done. So delicious. Okay, and then these are what the sweet potatoes look like. So I'm gonna stick these in the fridge and they're done. After lunch, you're gonna have another snack a little bit later on, maybe before dinner. So I'm gonna have 2 teaspoons of peanut butter and 1.5 scoops of this protein shake mixed with water. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that second part of the 3-part series for meal prepping for 21 Day Fix. So now if you want to prep for your lunches and your dinners, that's going to be the next video. So just click the link down below and that should take you to the next video. So I hope you guys have a great day and keep on watching for some more recipe tips. And always comment below if you have any questions at all. Thank you. Bye.